Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your September reading, your shadow work 2020. I was guided by Spirit to start this new series, your shadow work for all the signs. They told me that it's going to be a very good way to help all of us in our own individual ascension process and just to generally help us become better versions of ourselves. When we become conscious of what we are putting out into the universe, we become aware of that through these readings, then it gives us more conscious awareness and control in order to be able to ignite change. So I hope it's going to do something positive for you. Oh yes, I'm a channel, and as such I channel lots of different beings, collectives, groups from the different decks, as well as through the stones and crystals. If you see things flying around, it's just a result of a lot of energy that's going around in this space right now. It's totally normal. Sometimes you'll see that I pause during the readings. It's just me tuning into the energy, and I thank you for your patience with that. All additional information will be down below in terms of being able to contact me, decks I use, things like that. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what we get for you for September. I'm hearing matters of the heart. Okay, matters of the heart. Which deck wants to come? Okay, everyone. Alright, let's see what comes up for Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Shadow work, September 2020. Pisces. Shadow work, September. Pisces. Okay, they're saying split the deck. Say it one more time. Okay, they're saying take the card at the bottom too. Okay, sometimes they give me very strange instructions on how I should take the cards, so there's no routine with it, or sort of ritual with it, I should say. Okay, shadow work with Pisces. Pisces. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, okay. First card we've got is the moon. Okay, the moon is to do with the subconscious. This is a shadow reading, makes sense. And it says, powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So what I'm picking up from this is some kind of saying, but I don't remember which one. Something about how you have to first experience discomfort in order to really receive or really experience the ultimate joy that you're looking for. The road is not always going to be easy, and you have to be willing to face things. You have to be willing to look at things which may or may not be painful and or uncomfortable, but in doing that, because it frees you, they're saying it frees you, it liberates you. So I'm seeing a figure right now in my mind's eye of someone sort of in bondage. It's sort of like a denial thing, refusing to look at the truth of a situation, but sort of in your gut knowing, but being in denial about it. And they're saying that, okay, there's something in your life that you need to be honest about, and they're really giving me, they're actually saying brutally honest. They're showing me King of Swords and Queen of Swords energy from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So being a little bit, being willing to use that sword to just cut things out of your life, which is not easy for people who have Pisces energy, I know. But nevertheless, this is what you are being guided to do. But they're saying that the first step is in being able to recognize that which you have been turning a blind eye toward, or that you sort of in some way, they're saying for some of you, it may just be not acknowledging or admitting how bad something is, or how bad someone is, or how much this is actually impacting you in a way that's not helpful. And that you sense that. You sense that. But yet there's still, because of this feeling that it's going to be too overwhelming, and this feeling of actually maybe wanting to get in a better place, or feel in a better space within yourself, place within yourself, so that you can better deal with it at a later point. Some of you are sort of having that idea as well. It says here, letting go of worry and fear. So what I'm seeing, I'm also seeing the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So kind of like being blindfolded, and kind of there's a need for you to untangle yourself from something, and let the truth be revealed. Second card we've got out is Princess of Winter. And it says inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Wow, didn't I just say that? Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. So let me tune in and see which messages were relevant for you. Just a moment. So what they're also saying is putting a stop to things that are ongoing, that you now have the strength and knowing that it is your responsibility to nip these things in the bud, or end them, or stop them in some way, shape or form. So, you know, for example, if you're in some kind of relationship, romantic or not, but where that person just seems to speak to you in a way that you find very disrespectful, and for the longest of time you just sort of haven't said anything about it, but ultimately it does hurt your feelings, and you try to laugh it off, but it's not the case. You're being asked now to face that, acknowledge that, and say, put the boundaries there and say no more. So the truth that is being revealed can also be sort of admitting to certain feelings, you know, admitting to the fact that, as I said, this impacts me more than I've allowed myself to believe. Next card we've got is Four of Autumn. And it says, manage your resources wisely. Okay, so immediately that's the message there. They're saying to take care of your own energy, to be a lot more discerning. That's the lesson in all of this, to be discerning in who you choose to have in your life, who you have to choose in your energy field. As a sensitive person, it's very important that you value yourself as much as you value the people you love, and realize that you also have the right to be respected, to be loved, to be seen, to be acknowledged. And if there are people in your life that are not treating you the way you want to be treated, then it's something that needs to be addressed. So they're sort of saying about taking care of your own energy and taking responsibility for your own energy, not just sort of letting anybody and anything come into your field. If you know that you're a sensitive person, if anyone, if you know yourself, then you should also know how to take care of yourself, right? That's the beauty also of getting older. You learn these kinds of things, and Spirit is sort of wanting you to look at these things now. How can I take care of myself? How can I have boundaries with people? Also, I'm getting saying no is okay. It's okay to say no. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Spring. And I just read that it says, believe in yourself. There you go. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can have boundaries with people, and you can communicate to people what you expect in terms of how you want to be treated, what you tolerate versus what you don't tolerate. Because there's this feeling of having sort of not taking care of things in terms of your relationships with people, in terms of it not being very balanced and equal in terms of give and take. That's what I'm picking up. So maybe you're doing more things than what someone is doing for you, and it's just going on for too long now. Or maybe you extend yourself too much and you never really get anything back, and this is causing, or being in denial about things as well, and this is causing you to feel powerless, yeah. And Spirit is wanting you to understand and sort of rise up to realize that you do have a lot of power and influence over what you attract into your life, and also how your relationships move. It's about learning these interpersonal skills and not being afraid to say no, and practicing it, and being able to have boundaries with people, and realizing that it's okay. And, you know, for some people, they're telling me to tell you that, you know, sometimes people are so used to you being a certain way in the past that when you start to be a little bit more assertive and have those boundaries there, and, you know, say no sometimes, they don't like it, and they sort of think, oh, you've changed, and what's up, and, you know. But you can say, this is a positive change. This feels good for me. I'm honoring myself a lot more than what I once was, and I'm sorry if you don't like that, but that's how it is now. Okay. All right. Let's see what other deck wants to come out. Okay. Oop, this one here. No, this one. Okay. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Wolf. And it says, be independent, but work together. So again, it's this idea of interacting with the world and having relationships and engaging. You don't have to let go of those kinds of things, but being your own person and seeing yourself as an individual that is valuable and worth being respected. That's what I'm getting. Sort of that interpersonal play is what I'm sensing with that card there. Okay, let's see what we get here. Pisces, please. A shadow work for Pisces. Pisces. Okay, thank you. We got Cow. And it says, give with unconditional love and grace. Okay, they're saying, take the next card. Okay, Rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Okay, so now the first card makes more sense. So what now, I have the full message. So they're talking about making sure, or ensuring from now onwards, that when you choose to give to others in your relationships in your life, that you do it coming from a place of unconditional love. You don't do it from guilt. You don't do it from obligation. And having unconditional love, naturally, when we give that out to others, I mean, it means that it's within us as well. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it to give. So having unconditional love toward yourself also means that you value yourself. So it's like there's this natural harmony that occurs when the vibration of unconditional love is sort of within the being, within the person. They sort of intuitively start to learn these interpersonal skills of how do I love myself and love you too? How do I respect myself and respect you too? So it's about, they're saying about moving through life and making decisions and giving to others and engaging in life and relationships coming from this place. And they're okay, so they're also saying to me that coming from this place of unconditional love it's a very calm feeling. It's very peaceful, it's very open, and it's very expansive, and it's warm. It's also a warm feeling too. So they're saying, just as a guideline, anything other than that, when you experience really ups and highs and lows with your emotional state, when you're thinking, should I give, should I not give, that might be an indication that there's something else there going on, and an opportunity for you to look at what is the origin of that feeling. Maybe deep down, I am wanting to give because I want that person to love me, as an example. Okay, so that's what they're telling me there. So yeah, essentially the shadow work is what's being reflected out is sort of looking at these interpersonal skills, and the shadow work is a lot about you going within yourself to value and learning to value yourself enough, opening yourself up to that unconditional love. They're saying meditations and affirmations will help you with that, just for this sense of expansiveness. They're also saying honoring your own needs, whatever that may be. So for example, if you feel the need to spend the evening alone and just sort of recharge and recoup, honor that. If you feel the need that you want to do a self-care day and you want to, I don't know, go to a spa or something, go do that, right? So they're saying that honoring your own needs, and not making them wrong, even just honoring them on an emotional level, is sort of opening you up to this unconditional love. They're sort of highlighting the heart chakra now for me as well. So bringing in more of this unconditional love is going to really help you to give to others in the right way, and help you have more boundaries with people as well for this month, and look and much more quickly be able to identify vibrations within you, because they'll start to come up now as a result of you vibrating more unconditional love. The other emotions or things inside of you that need to be cleared, things like doing things out of obligation and doing things out of guilt and doing these things because of attachments to other people and wanting to be loved and wanting respect, rather than kind of seeking those first and foremost from within. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.